Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for Shaman King episode number 4. And now the focus for this episode was really about introducing Togakarou, I think that's how you pronounce the name, yeah. Introducing him as a character. You see how he as a character links back to Amidamaru's time, and well, he had history with Amidamaru, and we see how that links to it, and we see how he goes about trying to get his revenge via taking over Ryu, and the failing of him trying to take over his revenge, essentially, because by the end of the episode he is won over by Yo. And now for me personally, I feel like at this point in the story, because for the for 2021 version we are only 4 episodes in, but I feel like this happened a bit later in the original running, and I feel like at this part of the story we had more from Ryu. We had like more opportunity to form an opinion of Ryu when it came to this bit of the story in the original version. So there's that, and I don't know, I feel like maybe that potentially lessens the impact of what happens within this episode. And now I'm not going to spoil what happens next, but it was good to have more. I feel like Togakarou's backstory was more fleshed out within this episode than anything we got from Togakarou in the original running. Now that could be me just not remembering things correctly, that could be a dubbing issue, it could be whatever, but I feel like within this episode alone I learned way more than Togakarou than I did in the original running. And now the winning over, well, I should say the conflict, how the conflict was resolved was exactly how I remembered it from the original running, except for two differences. And one difference I liked, and one difference I wish that they kept in there. And these are as follows. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the one that I liked, is that it was Anna's involvement. From my memory, in the original running, Anna was just more of a side chick, more on the I'm here to train Yo side. But between this, what happened in this episode, and the opening for this series, it makes me feel like Anna's gonna be should have been more of an important character than she was originally portrayed in the original series. And I guess that's not a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's not something necessary that I'm going to jump over the moon about, because at the end of the day, this is Yo's story, and it's got to be him to become Shaman King. It's all about him at the end of the day. So yeah, but at the end but we could also throw in there as well that how it's always the main female who's seen as the useless one, so maybe we could have a good main female for once. We'll see how it goes. But the thing that I did not like was Ryu's involvement within the winning over of the conflict of Togakarou, obviously. So within the original running, from my memory, I might be remembering things wrong, but from my memory, I remember a bit where Ryu was able to take control over his body again with Togakarou inside, obviously. Now, he wasn't able to do anything fancy, but he was able to stop Togakarou from moving his body. I feel like that should have still been included in some shape or form. Yeah, that's everything I got to say about this episode. We're moving, I swear, like, because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that this series is only going to be 52 episodes, and I know for a fact that it's going to cover the whole manga. So if they're trying to cover the whole manga in 52 episodes, then maybe that's why we're speeding through things quite quickly. But I feel like not just with Ryu, but with all the other characters, but Ryu the most, we had more from them up until this point. So maybe the pacing's a bit too fast for me, I don't know yet. But I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day.